got a little speech here, and I wrote down if I can pull it up, y'all bear with me. Anybody know how that works? There we go. We're gonna get it worked out. Before we recognize anyone in particular, I want to start with a simple definition. Dictionary defines volunteer firefighter as a person who performs firefighting emergency response duties willingly and without pay, serving their community out of commitment and courage. Now that sounds pretty good on paper, but we all know that definition doesn't even come close. It doesn't mention the birthdays that are missed. It doesn't mention leaving a hot meal on the table. It doesn't mention climbing out of a warm bed when the rest of the world is asleep. And doesn't mention cleaning the trucks and gear after a long fire call. Volunteer firefighter might be the title, but servant, protector, mechanic, counselor, fundraiser, therapist, janitor, sometimes even babysitter probably ought to be in there too, because the job doesn't end just when the sirens stop. Tonight's recognition isn't only about the one or two firefighters. It's about every single member of our department who chooses to serve. So before I go any further, I'd like to ask all of my firefighters here from our department or any others that are active or the support members, please stand up. Thank y'all. I know none of y'all would ever ask for thanks, so I'm asking it for y'all tonight. That's just how they work. Every one of you matters more than you know to me and to this community. Now, every year we recognize someone who stands out not because they seek attention, not because they seek responsibility. This year's recipient didn't just answer the calls, they answered the call for help within the department walls too. They completed months of the State Fire Academy, not because it was easy, but because excellence demands preparation. They show up early, they stay late, they clean the station without being asked, they check the trucks twice, they help the new members feel welcome. They never say, "That's not my job." And if you've ever worked beside them, you know this. When they're on your crew, you feel steady, you feel covered. That kind of reliability cannot be faked. It's earned. And what makes this year's recipient even more special is they share more than just a title. They share the same last name. Service clearly runs in their bloodline. Tonight we are honored to recognize not one, but two outstanding firefighters, a brother and sister who have both demonstrated leadership, humility, grit, and work ethic that raises the bar for everyone around them. Arthur, steady, dependable kind of firefighter who doesn't say much, but always shows up ready. You can count on him to handle business and properly fix whatever broke, probably with the tools on his belt. And Caroline, driven, sharp, always moving, always improving, the kind who finishes a call and immediately starts thinking about how to do it better the next time. Together they represent what this department stands for: family, commitment, and a service before self. It's not common to see civil and service side by side, and it's even more rare to see them both earn this kind of recognition in the same year. But excellence doesn't compete, it multiplies. And the Duke family should be incredibly proud. Arthur and Caroline, your dedication does not go unnoticed. Your department sees it, your community benefits from it, and tonight we will celebrate it. At this time, I'd like to have Arthur and Caroline Duke come down, please. Sandy Fire Department and this community, thank you for the hours, your service, dedication.